What's going on, guys? It's Francois here. I'm back with another video, and it's May, so you already know what that means. 2K20 should be coming out in just a couple months, and E3 is coming up and all that, so we should be hearing a lot about 2K20, and I'm really excited for it. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are. On YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of people coming out with their wish list, and I seen a unique spin of it by a YouTuber named PC. He made a video on the badges he wanted in 2K20. A lot of the badges he had inside the video was already inside 2K19 and just like already in the game, just renamed. But he inspired me to make my own video about the badges I would love to see in 2K20, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys would also like to see 2K20. So without any more wait, let's just get straight in. Ball protector. Ball protector would be a badge mostly for guards. This badge would help protect the ball while dribbling. I don't have a guard in 2K, but every single guard I play with always complains about how they're getting ripped so easily and like how they can't score because they're just getting ripped every single time they try to dribble. There should be like literally no reason at all for stretch bigs to be getting ripped less than pure playmakers. Like pure playmakers ball controls on like 99, like, and stretch bigs only have like a 60. How are they getting ripped less? And I'm like 1000% sure you guys have seen a pure playmaker with his takeover badge get ripped by somebody without pit pocket. Now, there's a glitch out right now inside 2K19 where you can protect the ball while dribbling, and the entire community loves it. I haven't heard anyone really complaining about it like at all like that, because it's just something that should be in the game. It should be something that just like, this shouldn't be a problem. We shouldn't be like, guards shouldn't be getting ripped by just anyone just by spamming square. That it's not right, and I don't think it should be a glitch in the game. It should just be a badge. Fadeaway Ace is a badge that was already in 2K before, but it was taken out. This badge was taken out for no reason at all, but they replaced it with difficult shots. I don't believe that difficult shots is a good replacement for this badge whatsoever. This badge is for shots that are off dribble, and a post fadeaway is not an off dribble shot, at least in my opinion. This badge will help you hit your fadeaway shots, and paired with mid-range deadeye, I feel like it could be like a really deadly combo. Tiredness Player is a badge that will slow down how fast you lose your stamina. It's mostly for guards because everyone has heard a guard complain about how fast they lose their stamina inside games. If you get the ball off inbound in 7 seconds after dribbling, you're out of breath. How are you going to score the ball in general? That's just not fair. Now, there's already something in 2K to remedy this problem, but it costs VC, and it doesn't only cost VC, it costs a lot of VC in my opinion, and it's a boost. So you would literally have to re-up every single game. Every single time you use it, you're done. Like, you're done. So you would have to buy it over and over and over and over and over again. And the way that VC, everything in 2K costs VC, no one can afford this. This should just be a badge in the game, because people are losing stamina so quick. We have 99 stamina, and after 7 seconds of dribbling, it's gone like that. It shouldn't, that shouldn't be a thing. So I think Tiredness Player would be a good remedy for this problem, and I don't think anyone should really have a problem with that. Like, honestly, it's a good badge to have in the game, and I believe it should just be in there without having to go buy it instead of just being in the game. Now, the next badge we have is Streaker. Streaker was already inside 2K before. I'm pretty sure it's like 2K17 and it was a park badge. You would heat up quicker the longer streak you go on, and I thought that was literally a genius idea. That was a like genius idea to have inside 2K, and it made the park lit. Like, this badge, I'm not gonna say that this badge itself made 2K17 lit and just like a good game in general, but it really did help the park. Now, with how 2K is, instead of heating up because we don't get hot anymore, we get our takeover, this would just help us with our takeover. So in the 2K community, we have a big clout chaser problem, and everyone is basically a fiend for clout. Every single time they see a big streak on the park, they call up their friends, they call up their big YouTuber friends and be like, hey, drop this guy off, drop this guy off, drop this guy off, this is a cool video. Or they go ahead and try it themselves just to get a video of them dropping off a high streak, and there isn't a problem with that. It's a cool video. I would like to see like 100 streaker dropped off. Like, I would like to see the people who went on like 100 game streak. That would be cool. Like, that's a cool idea. But with all the people that would want to pull up on this 100 game streak, the people who are on the streak they don't really get anything out of it at all. Like, the most they get are just the wins on their record. That's about it. They could get, like, I don't know, some clout for being on 100. The people who dropped off, the people that got the high streak, to me, get more, like, respect. Like, I know it's pretty fucked up, but honestly, that's truly what I believe. I believe the people who are on a streak deserve something for grinding and going that hard inside a game. And I know you guys will probably think this is going to be abused, because we all know how overpowered takeover could be. But let's say that 2K does decide to implement this into a game. I'm not a developer whatsoever. I'm not trying to say I'm a developer, so just take this example with like a grain of salt. Alright, so let's use a stretch big as an example. A stretch big has to get 3 threes to get his takeover, and that's 9 points. So let's say that a stretch big and a glass cleaner go on a 10 game streak. The stretch big would only have to get 8 points, so it's just 1 less point than what he would have to do to get takeover before. And that could really change up the entire game. That could change up like literally the entire game, because then you wouldn't just 3-up on the stretch big to stop him from getting takeover. You would also have to watch the drive, and that would just change how everything plays, and it would make the park more lit, because people would want to stay on the court to get those rewards. They would want to stay on the court so that they can not only go on these big streaks but earn the streaker badge. So when they do go on more big streaks, they have an advantage against the sweaty people that are going to pull up once they see them on a big streak. Let's just say that every single 10 games you go on a streak, 1 point is taken away from how much you have to do to get takeover. So a stretch big, I know this is just gonna sound toxic, but I honestly believe it could work. A stretch big that goes on a 30 game streak would only have to shoot two 3-pointers and he could get his takeover. Like, I know that sounds like, yeah, that's broken, but how many 30 game streaks do you guys honestly see in the park? Like, how many? I know the streaks are broken inside 2K19, but there aren't that many. It's a hard tax to get on a 30 game streak, and I believe that they do deserve something for going that hard. Honestly, they're going really hard to get this, and they do deserve something. So I feel like the streaker badge would be really nice to have inside the game. And last but not least, we have consistent dunker. This badge would be mostly for big men. In 2K19, there's been way too many times where I'm right next to the rim and I go for just a weird layup or like a fadeaway animation or like a hook. Like, there's no reason for that. I'm 7'3", I'm right next to the rim. I should be dunking. I have no reason to be taking a layup. I should just dunk the ball. Like, I'm not a shot creator. Why am I going for these weird layups? This badge would help us just dunk more consistently when we're near the rim. Now, there's already a posterizer badge for if somebody is like right underneath you, you can dunk on them. You know, we all know that. That badge isn't really that consistent either. That badge is honestly pretty trash. Like you have to be a slasher with this takeover to get contact animation now, but we're not gonna speak of that. Like, even sometimes I'm a glass cleaner and I'll be going down off a fast break all by myself and I just go for a layup. Like, that could very much easily get blocked. That could very much easily sell us the game because I'm going for a layup and not dunking. Like, there is no reason at all for my 7'3" player to be laying up as much as like a 6'3" shot creator. There's no reason for that. It's like post scorers, glass cleaners, even my friend CJ, he's a slasher too. We get more layup animations than we get dunk animations, and that's just a fact. Everyone knows that. So I would love to see this badge in 2K20 because I'm not trying to go back to the old 2K18 days where it was low-key overpowered how like consistent you would dunk inside the paint. But if my defender did jump on me though, and I'm right next to the rim, I shouldn't be going for a weird ass layup. I should just dunk the ball. Like, there isn't any contest. We all know this. When they jump, there's no contest. So why am I laying up the ball? Why can't I just dunk? I don't understand. I don't get it, but it's 2K. But I would love to see this badge in 2K20. It would help out the game a lot. And those are my 5 badges that I would like to see in 2K20. If you disagree with me, tell me why in the comments. If you agree, leave a like on the video. But that's been all. I'm out.